Hey, in this video we're going to take a look at how you can automate evergreen scheduled runs of Apify job scraping and pull those jobs into Clay so that they'll just run automatically and generate new opportunities for you continuously. So if you're not familiar with Apify, it's a bit like the Apple App Store but for scrapers, and they have all kinds of scrapers. If you look for job scrapers, then some of the biggest ones are Indeed, Seek. So today we're going to be looking at Seek job scrapers, and the one that I've found to be the best of all these that I've tested is this one here called the Seek Job Scraper by Easy API. So if you sign up for this, I think it gives you a 2-hour free trial, and then it's $19.99 per month plus usage. But the usage is so tiny. Like, to give you an example, to scrape 400 jobs costs 12 cents. So I mean, it's not going to break the bank. So once you are in it, if you click on actors and you go into the actual actor itself, this is what the interface looks like. And you can enter a search URL from the Seek website. But what we want to do is create a saved task that we can save and then we can set to run on a schedule. So the way to do that is up in the top right corner, click on create task. And we're going to give this a name. So I have all of my names here. This is the name of the task that I want to use. Admin jobs in the last 3 days, posted in the last 3 days in Victoria. So you can see that the name has been set. We're going to continue. And now we can click on add with search URLs, and we have the search URL right here. So this is all admin and office support jobs in Victoria that have been posted in the last 3 days. There are 262 jobs here. Now you can set up multiple sources in Clay for this. So I'm copying this to my clipboard, go back to the actor, paste that in, and then maximum items. So just to give you some insights, from testing this, I found that it could scrape a maximum of around 530 jobs for each run. So you want to make sure that your searches are under that number. You can see here there are 262 jobs, and it says maximum items, and you can see that it says in faint grey writing 50. I've found that if you leave it at 50, leave it without putting any number in, it will only scrape 50 jobs. So we want to boost that to the max, which I believe is 1000. Even though it's you putting it at 1000, it will only scrape a max of 528 from what I've found. Proxy, we don't need to worry about that for now. And then the build, latest build, yes please, timeout, fine, memory, fine. I mean, these runs will only take a very short amount of time. So we're going to click save and start. The reason why we're clicking save and start is to not only save it, but also to get data into it so that we have a data set that we can then find in our Clay account. So this is running. You can see that it's slowly starting to populate and fill data and activity on the screen in the log. And while that runs, let's have a look at Clay and see what we need to do in there. So we have this Clay account here, and you can see that it already has some data in it, and you can see a little purple number 9, which means that this has 9 sources. And I'm going to just zoom in a bit because I think I'm too zoomed out. Okay, so you can see that we have 9 sources here, and all we need to do to add a source is I'm going to copy this name of this file again, and I'm going to click on the plus I continue, and you can select the name of the actor, so it's the Seek job scraper in this case. We could also connect Indeed, Glassdoor, and LinkedIn job scrapers to this same table if we wanted to, or you could keep them in separate Clay tables, that's up to you. Then we have the Apify task. So if you click here, we have the Apify task that we last set up. So it's not yet showing the task that I want it to. There it is. So it is now. And from there, we just click on submit. And it's creating the source. Now, you can see that it says the actor run or the data set is not found just yet. That's because it has not finished running that run in Apify. That's okay. We're just going to rename this and give it exactly the same name that we did in Apify, so that it's very clear exactly what's what. When you have multiple sources in a clay table, you need to know exactly what each source is, so you need to stick to a standard naming convention. And we're running this on a schedule. It's going to run once a day. That's fine. Once this run has finished, as you can see now, it shows that the run has finished. There are 257 results. We can go back to Clay and we can click on Update Now and see if this warning error message goes away. Okay, actor run / dataset not found is still showing, but now it's blue. You can see that it pulled in a load of jobs. Now what we need to do is, in our Apify account, we need to set up a schedule for this run. So if we go back to the task, and now if we click on here, you're going to see where you click on the 3 dots, you'll see schedule. And if you click on that, you're going to see we can give it a name. It's running daily. That sounds good to me. So we're going to create this schedule. Clay is also set to run daily. As you can see, when we go into the source, that's going to run on a schedule once every day. It's going to pull in new jobs, and if your clay table is turned on, it's going to run through the process of qualifying the jobs, finding the decision makers of those jobs, and then generating messages for them and putting them into your Instantly or your Smart Lead or your HeyReach or your Lag Growth Machine or any other sequencer you want to use campaigns. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, subscribe to the channel because I have a ton more content like this coming soon. And if you'd like to talk to me about helping you to build automations to generate meetings with your ideal customers for your business, then click on the link in the description and let's chat. Thanks, bye.